Good morning, boys. What is up? Today is July 30th, Wednesday, July 30th to be exact. Caught around 20 points. I made 200 times 3 plus I made $1,600 today trading the Nasdaq. Let's get into the trade recap. I took two trades. First trade was on my XFAs and Alpha Capital. Second trade was on my evals with my funded futures. I'm trying to pass 5 scale accounts. My accounts are like $1,300. Like I'm taking them pretty slow. I'm trading like one contract with them. So I actually took this trade with my funded futures today, and I got stopped out. I guess I put my stop like here instead of here. My stop was at the low. I basically got stopped out, and then I re-entered after this candle. So I got fucking cooked. I unnecessarily lost $400 on this trade, or yeah, $400 on this trade. So I did double down on my size because it was a little stupid to take that loss. So I went double in on my size and I made 800 on this trade. So I'm up like $500 on the day with my funded futures evals. I would never do that on a top sub account, but this was a trade. I'll explain first trades first. We tapped into a bearish 4-hour gap. Right? Bias coming into market open was bearish. Why was bias? Oh shit. Let me close that shit. Why was bias bearish coming to market open? Look at the 4-hour time frame. There's nothing bullish about the 4-hour. Even though I am bullish on the daily and on the weekly, if we look at the fucking 4-hour, we're still respecting this bearish fair value gap. I have to respect what confluences are being respected. So we're respecting a bearish 4-hour. We're also respecting a bearish 1-hour order block. Why is this an order block? The last move to the upside before a candle closure to the downside. Bearish order block right here. It's going to be the whole move up. Price is respecting it. We are moving lower after tapping into it. 15-minute time frame. What do? Create a 15-minute. Let me go replay mode so you guys can actually see what I saw. How do I replay mode? Alright, I don't know how to oh, here we go. This was a price looked like before market open. Oh, it's 8:45. What the fuck? That shit sucks. Alright, wait, this is what price looked like. So we're respecting this bearish 15-minute. If we look here, what is this? London lows. We have London lows, New York AM lows resting below. So you have all this sell side after sweeping. Literally all the buy side. London, Asia, New York PM high, New York lunch, everything. And we swept everything, tapped into a 4-hour bearish fair value gap and a 1-hour order block. There is literally nothing above us. No buy side to be taken. Tap into and respect a bearish 15-minute fair value gap. Coming out of that 15-minute fair value gap, what does price do? Creates not one, but 2 5-minute fair value gaps. So what do I think price is going to do? I think price is going to displace for it. So I wait for confirmation. Yes, we do have data highs that were later a target. I'll explain that later. Now, since we had both these gaps, and this was a very, very tight stop loss, I put my stops like around here, 15-point stop loss, 20-point take profit, just because my RR just never has to be that high. I went in very low risk in this trade. And also, what's it called? Price could have easily just came up, stopped me out, and then wicked me lower because there's a second 5-minute in the leg. And let's see what price does. Bang. Right there. You see, we swooped the high, and then just dump. I don't know why price did that because it didn't even tap into the second gap. But I was ready for price to push all the way up here and then dump into London lows. Now, after we caught that move to London lows, what do we get? We get an SMT at London lows. Because I believe ES still has, yeah, ES still has not taken it. So now we have an SMT at London lows. Right? What does price do after it takes London lows? Let's see. Well, we just placed higher for starters. I'm not in a trade yet. What do we see here? Candle closure above the last move to the upside before a sweep of sell side. 3-minute. We're on the 3-minute time frame. 3-minute order block. Tap into that order block. This line is supposed to be for data highs, which we swept already. Now we just have buy side resting above us along with an unfilled 1-hour above us. 3-minute order block and a 2-minute fair value gap. Also a 2-minute unicorn model. That's a 2-minute breaker block. But what I see is a 3-minute order block and a 2-minute fair value gap, right? Just always use the highest time frame shit. Then we get a candle closure above the last move to the upside before a sweep of the low. 1 minute CISD. So what do? Enter long with stops below this low. Targeting that high. Now, yes, this trade hit. I got stopped out for some fucking reason on my funded futures and I had to re-enter when price closed up here. Waiting for confirmation again. And I made $500 on 5 evals. No, that does not go towards my daily profit. My daily profit, I made $1,000 on 1 XFA with Top Step. And I made 260 with Alpha Capital. Let me fact check that. I made $264 with Alpha Capital on 3 accounts. So 600 plus 180, 780, $1,780 trading the Nasdaq this morning. Second trade was on eval. Like I said, based off a 1 minute CISD, 2 minute fair value gap, and a 3 minute order block. Right. First trade is based off a 4-hour bearish fair value gap, 1 hour bearish order block, 15-minute bearish fair value gap, 5-minute bearish fair value gap, 3 minute, nothing on 3 minute, just like extra confirmation maybe. 2 minute, like I said, 2 minute IFEG, and a 1 minute confirmation to the downside. This is a breakup structure that I needed to confirm price. Creating order blocks. If I'm being honest, this was a safety measure. My stop loss here, I really did not expect price to break, I would say, below this order block. I guess it respected it in a sense because the body's closed below it. But I don't know if you guys know, ICT sometimes says the wicks, the bodies tell the stories and the wicks do the damage. That's why you're not supposed to enter while a candle is not closed because you don't know where the body's going. Bodies tell a story. You have to read the story. It might sound retarded. I might sound like an autistic kid, but it's true. Reading candles is a story. You have to read where price is going. Like I said, first it was a short, made an S&T at London lows, then took a long to this internal high. Now we're just dumping. I don't have the answer to everything, but that was my trade for the day. Made $1,780. If you guys have any questions about the trade or are interested in getting help from me with trading, I will leave a link in the description. We do have a free Discord. Great community. If you guys are interested in joining that, just helping you guys out. Probably just send you guys some links to some YouTube videos to watch in there if you're curious. And hope you guys have a great fucking day. Hope you guys traded safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.